Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we have a super gloomy weather and I'd love to share with you the process of creation of something that much more resembles spring than winter. So here we are, the impressionistic style roses tutorial for you today. Have a nice day, stay on my channel and let me know if you like or dislike my tutorial. Here on the screen you may see the list of colors which I used for my painting. I'm using the same photo that I used before, and I always start by blocking the main shapes because I really need to cover the largest areas and to get the values there right. The morning light is rather warm and yellowish, so I'm using a mix of cadmiums, especially cadmium yellow deep, to make the contrast with the slightly purplish shadows. For the greenery it is very important to use not the plain color greens that you have on your palette ready-made, but to add some reds and browns to deepen the color and to create the variety of hues, because in our real life our eyes see much more difference that any photo can capture. The mostly saturated reds will go in the middle of the flower for this glowing effect. I will make an underpainting and I will leave that for a day to settle down first and to be more sticky for my tomorrow session. The next day I will refine the edges of the light and shadow in the bottom of the painting, and I also be working precisely on the vase. Since the vase is transparent, it should contain all the colors that are around it. So that's the table, the light, the reflections, and also the color of roses, which is pinkish yellow also, and the greens. So it's we don't paint the glass as a glass. We paint the glass as a reflection of the world outside the glass. Oil painting is said to be very forgiving in a way that if you made a mistake or if you'd love to reshape something, it can be easily done with a stroke or brush. You can also use a piece of cloth if you dislike something and if you want to change the shape. When painting the flower buds themselves, it is very important to understand where the light comes from, and second, that they are not of plain color everywhere. You cannot use the same pink all over the flower. Usually those petals which are against the light tend to be more yellowish, and if you paint transparency, you can clearly see the ochre or orange undertone in them. However, our light is very warm, and those petals that are facing the light and reflecting the sky are usually cooler and bluer. That's why I use more purplish hue in the bottom of the rose, while the middle of the rose still seems very vibrant and very saturated. I generally work from bigger brush and bigger shapes towards the smaller ones. If you use the large variety of brushes, the more interesting details will appear on your painting. It's all about dots and texture and the different strokes. I freely place the final touches of light here and there to see what will work and what will not. I can always add something or get rid of something which seems not in favor on my painting. I've recently bought some crazy neon Russian paint to check if it is suitable for flower art or not. Let's add some little strokes here and there and see. It should work better, of course, on the painting which uses more muted colors, but I just cannot help myself and try to use it now.